Hi guys, welcome to Manhood Explained. My name is Camille. Today is 13th of March 2020 and welcome to live number 77. Let me just get my mic closer. Listen, today we're going to talk about why you being funny. It's not about you being funny. Many times at all. And, well, listen. Have you ever thought why in a group situation the guy who is funny is having groups of girls around him? Have you ever thought why is that happening? Listen, sense of humor is something that we have, something that we use all the time. Especially when we're talking in between each other as guys, that we just make fun of everything. Whatever happens, whatever we talk about, whatever we see, whatever we talk about, basically, we just do this to make fun of each other. And the more self-aware you are, you don't even have problems with laughing of yourself, and everything is for fun. And that seems automatic for us. But if you see how ladies are living, basically, how they think and how they operate, you understand that it's completely different in their case. Because if you watch at least some of my videos, you already know that I say that over and over again, that first of all, they think all the time. And if you ask them, they'll tell you right away that it's like constant way of thoughts, and they basically cannot stop it. So the second thing that you need to understand is that they can think about few different things and they can do few things at the same time. So that's why you see many ladies, driving a car, making, doing their makeup and talking on the phone at the same time. We would not be able to do this. Just we won't. But they do. And adding to that they are really great caretakers. If she loves you, if she cares about you, she's gonna care for you more than you ever thought. That's why your mother is the greatest woman in the world, because she always did and she always will care for you. And the same thing with every lady, especially your girl, your wife. They'll do anything for you if they feel that their love is appreciated. So that's why they're great mothers, because that's how it all works, and they constantly think about it. So when the situation comes to her coming from work home, let's say, first thing that she will think about is, what do I have to do here? Maybe I need to cook something. Maybe I need to clean something because the sink is full of dishes. Maybe I need to clean the apartment. Maybe I have to wash clothes. She will kind of think about, first of all, about what needs to be done here in your layer, in your home. So just a tip, tip of the month. If you want her to have more time for you, do this for her. Clean up the apartment, vacuum the whole thing. I don't know, before she comes, just wash the dishes, do something. Because many of us, we don't think about this kind of stuff, and many times we don't see it. So maybe it's a good time to learn this lesson, that you can help her, because she will come and you will say, no, don't do it, let's do it tomorrow. No, she will do this because she's taking care of you. So just help her and that'll change so many things in your life. But going back to the subject. So now when you see that constantly thinking, they constantly deal with trying to solve issues. Additionally, when you ask them, how does the relationship between them looks like? Many times you will see that they'll tell you that relationship between ladies are vicious. They complain and they talk about each other behind their backs, and it can be really crazy what they do. So many times I hear from many ladies that this is like a war zone. They constantly try to survive it. It's like hostile environment. And then you have to package it all in simple but very important truth, that they see the world from or through the lens of emotions. So everything is not really about facts, it's about emotions, how they experience, what do they feel, are they happy or not. So then you start to see that it's constant battle, constant thinking, and constant trying to solve issues, constant trying to stay alive. So then imagine what happens when she enters into kind of men's environment or party or something, and there's a guy who's basically making them laugh all the time. They can finally stop thinking about what they think about all the time and kind of take a break. Breathe. Stop caring so much. And especially because our sense of humor are very specific, we're very abstract in what we do and very abstract in how we deliver jokes and so on. So many times they have to start thinking in abstract concepts, so it helps them to basically rest. So that's the first thing. It's like a first thing that happens, and that's why you see this happening. If there's a guy who is funny, there's going to be tons of girls around him because they can chill, they can rest. But then, as with everything, in ladies' case, nothing is so simple. There's always a double meaning. There's always something more that's going to look in all of this. Because second level on all of this is not only if you're funny, but if you're intelligently funny. Because you've got to understand that intelligence and sense of humor, they go together. There's like, the more you're intelligent, the more funny you will be. And it goes both ways. So she's gonna look, is there something more behind this funny guy over there? Because if there is, she'll not only know that you're intelligent, and it's not only something that was surprising to me, but my wife said, and I heard it many times, that it's sexy for them. That guy is intelligent, not only funny, but intelligent and funny. But then she will know that if you're intelligent, it gives her this possibility that there'll be more to you than just a funny guy, because maybe because of her intelligence she'll be able to talk about and have this stimulating conversation about important things or deep things, and it puts you in a completely different category. So if you're able to do this, you're playing completely different game. But there's another level, because if you will be able to basically, point number 3, be a good listener. If you'll be able to incorporate in your jokes and in this whole environment ability to put their things and make jokes because or based on something that she said previously or earlier, especially if you've got like let's say in a company or in some friends environment that you need to over and over again, if you'll be able to make a joke and incorporate there's something that she told you a few weeks ago, it will tell her that not only that you're funny, not only that you're intelligent, but that you are able to listen, that you remember, and even more, it will tell her that you care. And now we're opening completely different door to completely different level of your relationship. Because when she find that, and she'll be able to see that you are able to talk with her, she's having fun in your relationship, you're intelligent, and then you are able to talk about things that she cares, and you're intelligent, you're able to stimulate her with this conversation. And then it'll probably make you sexy right away. But then if you understand that every time you meet, you kind of observe her, you listen to her, she will start to feel that you start talk with her in her own language, because you start to build inside jokes, because now you start to build this whole thing based on what she shared with you, and that's becoming personal. And that's basically something that changes you from just being a funny guy to someone that basically is able to be her like a soulmate, because you are able to talk with her in her own language about her own things that happened. You care, you listen, and now what more she wants from any guy. And ask any lady, ask them, they'll tell you that it's very rare to be able to meet the guy who's able to do all of this at once and be interested in them. So listen, everything starts with you being funny. This is something that is our feature, that ladies are looking for that in us, because first of all, they're able to chill out, they're able to kind of take a break from whatever happens in their own life. It makes them feel good. Second, they'll look for intelligence, because They want something more. They want someone who's not only funny and, is able to say some stupid jokes, but they look for someone who's intelligent, because now they're able to talk with you. They're able to have the stimulating conversation about things that they care. Maybe they're something that's deep. But three, they're gonna look for you if you're paying attention to them, are able to listen, and if you're able to kind of make this connection by incorporating things that she told you before, because it will tell her basically that you listen, and there's more to you than maybe she even expected. Because this is what I want you to understand and take from this video. Your ability to be funny, your ability to have sense of humor is just the tip of an iceberg. It's just a marker that they will look for, consciously or subconsciously. They're going to look for, because they want to see, maybe there's a chance that behind this funny guy there's someone more, someone intelligent, someone that, it's going to be sexy, and someone that will be able to talk in my own language, because then it changes the whole game. Because then you understand that if you understand this, and if you play it well, it will convince her really quickly that you're great material for being her best friend, or even more, she just automatically just start, fall in love with you, and she won't want to let you go. And it's interesting because it never stops, because this is like the baseline for practically every great and happy, long-lasting relationship. So think about it and do something about it, because all of this will happen if you understand that it all starts with basically you being able to be funny. See you tomorrow.